A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jesse Padilla is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Totally dominant in this last start. Turned in a complete game, one hitter. We'll see if he's got something similar in store in this one.
Stepping in, DJ Libby, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Libby.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, I think there's some concern about Michael Conforto right now. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
So coming to the plate, Tommy Schnell. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tommy Schnell.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way out in front. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Tommy Schnell goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Batting third.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Leading off the inning, Eric Thames, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Padilla been having himself quite a year so far, toting a sub-3 ERA. He's undoubtedly been one of the league's best.
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The 1-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Backhanded. And that's the second out. Striding into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready now, Daniel Descalso, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Descalso behind 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Fouled off. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are 2 horrific late swings.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Standing in, DJ Libby. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Hernandez. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Stepping in now, Tommy Schnell. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Schnell is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
This one's down to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
The right fielder.
Into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. First time up, he went down looking. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today. Not only, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Eric Thames, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, or at least that'll be the intent.
The 0-2 once more. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Libby over at second. Schnell is over at first with 1 away. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
The left fielder.
Striding in, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets nothing. Ready for another chance? Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Daniel Descalso. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Bird is there, and the side is retired. Mets strand one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now at the plate, DJ Libby. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Now another 2-2. Hit hard to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Schnell. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. Castro has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lonnie Chisenhall. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 out, nobody on. 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another try at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. At the plate, Eric Thames. He went down on strikes last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Frazier has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove. And there's one gone. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Shot to the left. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. And he will beat the throw safe at the plate, and they're on the board. It's a 6-1 game now.
Hey, there's still time left in this one, D-Roll. With that base hit here in the 7th inning, they're still trailing, but at least they've got a fighting chance.
Yeah, hopefully this offense, Dan, finds its focus now from the 7th inning on after that RBI knock right there, and they put together a bunch of good ABs.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Phillip Evans. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
2-2 the count. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Yankees are out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ Libby. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score.
Up next for
So
the
striding forward now, Tommy Schnell. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack. Kept his hands inside the ball and took what the pitcher gave him.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Pedro Strop enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Pedro Strop.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
10-1 the final lopsided score in this ball game. New York, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Jesse Padilla pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Matt Harvey was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.